one of the questions we've been getting a lot is, what's going on in the digital transformation space? What kind of trends are we seeing coming up in the next few months? Jim, what are you seeing out there?
Well, I mean, so what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of companies. First off, they're needing to fill voids. They're affected by shortness of staff. They're affected by a lot of different outside factors that are causing them to really look at their digital transformation. So they're trying to go against, not only shortness of staff, increasing company profits, combating inflation. They're keeping and they're trying to figure out ways that they can lower their costs internally, lower the cost with suppliers, focusing on their supply chain. They're just everything and anything they can do to automate, accelerate their growth, improve inefficiencies, and really, as they always do, look to customer experience and just have them be leveraged through transformations, through the digital age of EDI and data integration and all of the things that you don't have to put your finger on. You don't have to interact with if it's running in a seamless and streamed manner. As we're talking about, these digital transformations, we're talking about the things that we're seeing coming up and being involved. Phil, what are you seeing? One of the things that I mentioned in there was inflation and the supply chain issues on the rise. How can companies leverage EDI adoption and automation to really make a positive difference for their company or their organization?
Yeah, I think it's like you said. I think everyone needs to make sure they're operating as efficiently as possible because, inflation is driving prices up for consumers and also for companies that are sourcing any kind of, equipment, parts, anything to produce their products. So what that's doing is that it's crunching the companies and it's forcing them to find new ways of saving money. That's really what it is at the end of the day. And so I think it's important to look at what are those two key benefits that companies get with EDI adoption. At the end of the day, we're EDI experts. So let's talk about how EDI can help. So number one is increased efficiency. So just this concept of being able to accelerate the order to cash cycle, and two, the ability for companies to be connected to a worldwide network and unlock their true potential. So you mentioned, maybe switching suppliers instead of reducing your costs with suppliers. So that's an option too. You can connect to a new supplier and get the same product for a better price if you'd like. And so by adopting EDI, you're then leveraging technology and also you're connecting to those who are leading this sort of innovation. And that can help bring your business to another level. And then by investing in EDI automation, you're essentially doubling down on both of those things. So for example, if you're automatically processing orders and you're pre-scheduling invoices to be sent out to your customers, every day at 4:00, well, those are ways to save money. You're saving on labor cost and you're accelerating your order to cash process even more. And so that can help increase your net profits. And then, from an automation perspective, you're also increasing your data accuracy, speed of exchange, which makes you more competitive. And then you're improving your relationships with your customers and your supply chain partners. And so, for example, next time your customer wants to order a product and your competition offers the same product, maybe they'll choose you because they know that you're connected, you're able to exchange, you're exchanging accurately. So these are examples of how EDI adoption, EDI automation can help you make a difference in your organization in these sort of challenging times.
Yeah, and I believe, Phil, that's 100% accurate. And as you said in there, one of the key pieces was making their life easier, really. Mm-hmm. Any ease of life and in this competitive world that we're dealing with, you want to stand apart is really what you're looking to do.
Absolutely. And we're also, people are experiencing things in their personal lives as well. So if you can, as a business owner, if you can make your life easier at work by implementing these solutions, guess what? You're going to live a happier life, right? It's not just the, at the end of the day, the net profits, but it's also like, hey, how can I just, make it out of this without, ripping my hair out or losing sleep at night? So there's that factor as well that people need to consider.
Well, doing this for 24 years, I can tell you, I definitely have ripped a few hairs out over my lifetime.
Yeah, I'm starting to get some bald spots too.
they haven't come back, so it's the life that we live.
Yeah.
It's quite entertaining.